American rally driver Ken Block has tragically passed away aged 55 following a snowmobile accident, and many Formula One drivers took to social media to share their thoughts on the news. What does the Formula One community have to say about Ken Block? Ken Block, a professional rally driver and co-founder of the company Hoonigan, passed away on January 2 at the age of 55. He was riding a snowmobile when he was involved in a tragic accident near Woodland, Utah in the United States. Block was riding his snowmobile on a steep slope in the Mill Hollow area in Woodland when it upended and landed on top of him, and unfortunately, he was dead at the scene. The 7-time world champion Formula One world champion Lewis Hamilton took to social media to share his thoughts on the news. Hamilton said he was devastated to hear the news of the loss of a dear friend and said that he will be truly missed. He wrote, "Today I received the news over the loss of a dear friend," the 7-time world champion said in a statement on his social media channels. "I'm devastated to hear of Ken Block's passing. He was such an amazing person, always lived life to the fullest. I remember our first time working together and how positive he was. So much talent behind the wheel. Years ago, we had an amazing time heli-skiing and snowboarding in Canada. We held so much respect for one another. He will truly be missed, and my thoughts and prayers go to his beautiful family. Gone too soon. Rest in peace, Ken." Both Hamilton and Block have previously participated in races together, with the two of them being featured in Top Gear's Barbados Festival held at Bushy Park Racing Circuit in 2014. During the jaw-dropping head-to-head competition, Hamilton was driving his Mercedes F1 car and Block was behind the wheel of his Ford Rallycross vehicle. Hamilton's former teammate Jenson Button also paid his tributes to Block with a heartfelt post on Twitter. It read, "In shock at the passing of Ken Block, such a talent that did so much for our sport. He was a true visionary with his own unique style and infectious smile. Our sport lost one of the best today, but more importantly, a great man." Sending love and hugs to the Block family. Ferrari star Carlos Sainz also sent a message, posting, "Rest in peace Ken Block, a true legend of the sport. All my thoughts with his family and friends." Block made regular one-off appearances in the World Rally Championship while he finished runner-up in last year's ARA National Rally Championship in the USA. Williams' new recruit Logan Sargeant also posted on Instagram story about how Block inspired him. He posted, "RIP Ken, grew up watching his videos, a legend." Sargent's peer Oscar Piastri too resonated with his fellow rookie. Piastri too spoke about Ken's Gymkhana videos on his Insta stories, saying, "Loved watching Ken's Gymkhana videos, rest in peace." Alpine driver Esteban Ocon also paid tribute. "We lost a legend of our sport today. Thank you Ken, for sharing your racing passion the way you did." Two-time champion Fernando Alonso posted his tribute to Block on his Instagram stories. "A legend of our sport, rest in peace." It was not just F1 drivers and former drivers that paid tribute to Ken Block. FIA President Mohammed bin Sulayem also expressed his shock with a post on social media. He wrote, "I am deeply saddened to learn of the passing of my friend Ken Block, an inspiration for us all and a true gentleman of our sport. The FIA's thoughts and prayers are with his family and friends at this difficult time. RIP Ken Block." Ken Block was not just a rally driver, he was a superstar. His impact on the motorsports world was undeniable, and it even caught the attention of one of the biggest names in the industry, Pirelli. The F1 tyre supplier had worked extensively with Block in the WRC, and after making its F1 return in 2011, they saw an opportunity to bring him to the Grand Prix stage. It all started with a simple question from Rafael Navarro, Pirelli's head of motorsport media relations in the United States, about the possibility of a test drive for Block in an F1 car. But it was Pirelli's then motorsport chief, Paul Hembury, who took the idea and ran with it. He saw the potential to use Block's star power to help highlight Pirelli's global presence in the two leading world championship categories. Pirelli had agreed to a deal with Toyota to use its 2-year-old TF109 throughout 2011 to help with its development work. With the car sorted, the next step was to settle on a date for the test drive. Pirelli planned a 3-day test at Monza in August 2011, with first 2-day tests would see Lucas di Grassi conduct tyre work before handing over to Block for the final day. Everything was firmed up and Pirelli made the announcement of Block's test at the Canadian Grand Prix. Block couldn't hide his excitement when he heard the news. He was enthused about the opportunity, saying, "I've always been a huge fan of Formula One, and to have the chance to test drive an F1 car is a dream come true. I can't wait to get behind the wheel and see what it can do." Block's test was not just about giving him the experience of running in the F1 car though, as he was toying with the idea of some Gymkhana-style stunts along the way. Fans were eagerly waiting to see the American rally driver take on the Grand Prix stage. But before the test, Block had one more important step to take: preparation. A few weeks after the Canadian Grand Prix weekend, Block travelled to Toyota's headquarters in Cologne to increase his preparations for the test. The plan that day was for him to run in the F1 simulator so he could get used to the speed and demands of Grand Prix machinery, especially as he had not driven a top-level single-seater before. Everything was going according to plan until Block and Toyota hit a snag. While his 1.83 meters height was not a total obstacle, as many F1 drivers have been taller, his build and body shape, especially the length of his legs, were much more of an issue. The Toyota TF109, the car that he would be testing, had been designed for much shorter drivers, Jarno Trulli and Timo Glock. Although Block could sit inside the car to get below the roll hoop requirements, in doing so his legs were positioned such that they blocked the movement of the steering wheel. This was a serious issue that needed to be addressed. Toyota looked at making some car tweaks to try to help, but with time running short, a few weeks later it had to abandon the plans for Block to get out for the August test. Pirelli kept trying to find alternatives and even looked at what options there were in previous generation cars, but to no avail. Let's take a look at the highlights of Ken Block's career. Block began his career as a professional rally driver in 2005, competing in the Rally America National Championship. He quickly made a name for himself by winning the championship in 2005 and again in 2007, 2008 and 2009. In addition to his success in the Rally America National Championship, he also competed in the World Rally Championship, the X Games and other international rally events. Block is best known for his Gymkhana series of viral videos, which began in 2008. These videos feature Block performing precision driving stunts in a highly modified Ford Fiesta in locations around the world. The videos have been viewed millions of times on YouTube and have made Block a household name. In addition to his successful career as a rally driver, Block has also competed in rallycross events, winning several medals at the X Games in the process. He has also won the Rally America's Super Rally event twice. He also has competed in various European rallycross events and won the 2014 GRC Lights Championship. To this day, the videos have garnered views in the millions, the highest being Gymkhana 5 at 113 million, which sees Block race through the hills of San Francisco. The popularity gained him a spot on the UK show Top Gear, in which he took James May around his playground airfield while also becoming the cover star of the Dirt Rally video games. It's the sort of attention that Rally was desperately looking for after 9 years of dominance from Sebastian Loeb waned its popularity at the World Championship level. Ken Block's contributions to motorsport are undeniable. Not only did he have a successful career as a rally driver, but he also helped to popularize the sport and bring it to a wider audience through his Gymkhana videos. Let us know in the comment section your thoughts on Ken Block and his contribution to motorsport.